Hi. I've heard that a red fox, or maybe two, has included this wooded area around me in his territory. So I'm headed for what I hope is a track trap to see if I can find some sign. On the way, I wanted to suggest a video for you to look at on Rob's Bushcraft channel. It's on a topic we haven't gotten to yet in the beginning tracking series: trailing an animal. Look for 4 specific skills in that video. The first is, what detail of the track, on the edge of the track, does he look at to determine that the track is fresh? The second skill to notice is how he uses knowledge of deer behavior to predict where he thinks the deer will go when there's no really clear trail for direction of travel. The third trailing skill is how he uses terrain and vegetation to shield his approach so he doesn't spook the animal. And the fourth skill to notice is how his attention to weather and wind direction helps him avoid giving his presence away by scent or sound. I think you'll enjoy it. Now, let's see if I can find those tracks. Well, so far no fox tracks, but here are some nice raccoon tracks. Notice the characteristic side-by-side track of a left foot and a right foot. It's called a pace walk. And it's one of the sure ways to confirm that you indeed are looking at raccoon tracks. So this hind foot is about 2 3/4 inches long by 1.5 inches, 1 3/4 inches. That's a rear foot. The front foot is about 2 1/4, and this is very splayed out by almost 2 1/4 wide. You can see the pad print, the metacarpal pad print, and back here, just barely, you can see what's left of the heel pad. More of the raccoon trail. Again, notice the hind foot, front foot right beside each other. There are 2 of them. Here comes the second one. It tails up. She's not too happy with my presence. I'm going to back out of here because I don't like to alarm them. It's too cold for them to burn calories. Well, no fox prints, but found raccoon tracks and saw 2 nice does. So I think I'll head back. Somebody's been working on a survival shelter. I will I'll post the link to Rob's bushcraft video either on this screen or down below in the comment section, whichever I can figure out how to do. I also wanted to say I got 4 questions about tracking that I'm going to respond to. The first one was about numbering toes. The question was, I'm looking at a deer print and it says the 4th toe is usually a bit larger than the 3rd toe. But if there's only 2 toes in the print, what's this 3 and 4 they're talking about? So I'll respond to that. The second thing was confusion about pads, and do you have to memorize every little pad? And how come some have them and some don't? So I'll respond to that. And questions 3 and 4 were about how do you tell the difference between a front track and a back track? What are some ways to do that? And number 4 was, how do you tell the difference between left and right in those cases in which you don't have both prints or a clear pattern by which to make that determination? So I'll take the next 3 videos and respond to that. Meanwhile, happy tracking. See you on down the trail.